Yes, lads, JOEBILINE here. Today we're doing a review gameplay on Player of the Month Sergio Aguero 91 rated, and obviously the main talking points to focus on today are what's he like compared to La Liga rivalries Messi. And I know a lot of you are in the situation like me on my free-to-play account where we've actually all ended up with free Player of the Month tokens this month because we realised end of era would give one, so we quickly bought Player of the Month token from 4 and week 5. And we're in this boat now where it's like, do we get Aguero? Or do we get 5 million coins and 250 skill boosts, 2.5 million coins, 500 skill boosts and whatnot? I'm going to say straight away, get Aguero. I have on my free-to-play player, but obviously if that doesn't convince you enough, we're going to go into and go some gameplay with him and show him why. So we haven't boosted him at all yet. Obviously stats are rocking out with 99 pace, 99 shooting, 81 passing, 100 agility, 77 physical. He's got the second striker skill boost, which is one of the best I feel. It gets finishing, acceleration, shot power, dribbling and short passing. Very important for a striker. Finishing, shot power, dribbling so he can be smooth, and then the acceleration so he can be quick off the mark. So you've got the in-game stats here, and they're pretty nice indeed. 102 finishing, 101 positioning, 97 shot power from the off, 101 dribbling, super smooth, 83 strength, so he's stronger. Nice and stronger compared to Messi himself. My Messi's up to 93 at the moment, but if you look at Messi here, they're on the same shooting. The agility, passing and pace is a bit higher, but remember I've already boosted Messi up to a 93 there. So we're going to go jump into some games with Aguero now and show you what we can rock with him, because we're going to be looking at stats at 120 compared to Messi. So straight from the off, 91 versus 91 Messi. Aguero actually at base without any upgrades is faster than Messi at 99 over Messi's 97. His shooting's higher at 99 over Messi's 95. Messi's passing's higher at 89 over Aguero's 81. But you don't really need passing with a striker, so that's not too much to look at. Aguero's roulettes and rainbows are nice and smooth. Here's his rainbow. I'm going to pass it back to him here. And we're going to make space for ourselves here and pop it up. Oh, a bit too much power on that actually. And Ali's going to finish that play for us. Bit of a scrappy play, but it's how we're going. We're trying a bit different recording, because when I'm recording normally I've got my lightning cable hanging out the back end of the phone, which gets in the way, but we're recording directly from the phone today. So quality might be a tiny bit lower, but we'll see how it goes. Aguero's agility is up at 100 over Messi's 98. So from a base without any upgrades, I'd say Aguero's actually better straight off anyway in his physical and defending side. Defending doesn't matter. Strength helps with physical, and he's there. If we jump up to the 120 stats, now the 120 stats are there to absolutely feast on, and this player, the month for Aguero, really is an end game striker. Let's turn them off so they don't get in the way. Gone. That's a bit too outside on the window, but Aguero's going to be there to smack away. Oh yeah, mute. That's it. Last year it used to do a little red X, so you knew it was muted. This year it's a little bit more subtle. Kante's going to finish there. Recently got Kante up to 100. Aguero with the Chipperoonie. Oh, I've still got a bit of a blocked nose and I can feel it in my ear. Because I just tried to sneeze all the block out, so sorry if my voice is a little bit off. Like I was saying yesterday, I'm a bit ill at the moment, but hopefully my voice holds up for this recording. We'll have to see how it goes, but nice strong performance from Aguero in that first clip. Right, jumping into this second one, if we're looking at Aguero once fully boosted up to 120, because I do truly feel from using Aguero so far, he does feel like he's the type of player who you could happily take all the way in this game. He's got some very nice stats about him, especially at that 120. Because when we take Aguero to 120, he goes to 130 pace, which is 140 acceleration and 120 sprint speed. So, you know, in those tight situations, he's going to be able to sprint out quickly and get away from danger. If he's going to be relying on more than just his pace to get away from danger, he's got 140 dribbling, 120 ball control, 120 reactions. He's going to be able to get away, dribble out, rule it out, rainbow out in tight situations, and you're going to be very happy with him in that situation. He's also got 103 strength to go along with that, so you've not got too much to shy upon there. 103 strength compared to Messi's 90 strength at 120. It's quite a considerable difference, and one that's going to help you out a lot in situations needs be. He's got 106 heading should the ball ever come near his head. Should that happen, you know he's got 103 heading to deal with. I don't think on corners you're really going to be seeing it for Aguero, but if it does, you know you've got him there. We're going to pick it up here. We're going to cut footwork, leave Puyol for dead there. Sometimes you don't even need to do a skill at all. Just, right, we've done this way too early. I know it's worked. We're going to go, no, we don't want to go that way, but we're going to make space there, and that's Griezmann. But sometimes when you've got players with nice dribbling, show me the pitch. Right, that's unfortunate. As I was saying, yeah, you don't always need to rainbow or roulette. If your players have got nice ball control and dribbling, you can just keep the ball close at your feet and just confuse the defender as such. It works. You can confuse them. Here's his roulette. Nice, marky. I don't know why I said mark. Rainbow over. Ramos there. But he can only clear as far as Ali. And, I've tackled him. Oh, foul. That wasn't a tackle. That was a foul. Griezmann's going to pick this up from deep. And try and put it through to Aguero. Gone outside lefter. There we go. Nice, nestled into that bottom corner. And here we go with the shot power one. Shot power flying through the night. Aguero, I am very, very happy with him. And I'm literally going to replace Messi in my team with Aguero on this team. On my free-to-play account, I'll be using Aguero and Messi together because I haven't been upgrading Griezmann like I have on this account. I do kind of, on my plan on this account, is to get Aguero and Messi up in my team together. But it's just Griezmann's up at 110 now, so it's so far ahead of the other ones that, I should have focused that more. I didn't aim that. I know some of you are thinking, like, well, what, 5 million coins, 250 skill boosts? That could go a lot further, but I would go against it. I would seriously go against it, because not only is Aguero already high rated at 91, a 91 isn't just a high rated player, it's also a player that could be used for rank up too. Obviously you're probably not thinking about rank ups at this moment in time, which is completely understandable, but sooner or later rank ups are going to be something that you seriously need to be considering about, and a 91 rated player is going to help you unlock that rank up 2 from rank up 1 to rank up 2. And you're thinking, but 5 million is a lot of coins. 5 million coins now kind of feels a lot, but at the same time, it won't mean as much. It's not like last year, where 5 million coins last year was a hell of a lot. This year, and the way things will go in this game, 5 million coins won't actually be much further down the line. I do truly feel getting this Aguero will be better for you long term, and he's a really, really good striker to use. And just get him. He's a much better. Get him for the long term. Get him for the long term, because in a couple of months you'll still be using him. In a couple of months, 5 million coins won't mean anything. I promise you. I promise you, 5 million. Well, they may mean a bit, but they're not going to equate to what this Aguero will give you over the next few months. Aguero will be much better for your team, and that's why I've took Aguero on my free-to-play account, because I just know Aguero will take me further. 5 million coins seems like a great option at the moment. 5 million coins and some skill boosts seems like a good option, but just look at the freeze event and how skill boosts flew out during them. We got loads and loads and loads of skill boosts. You had 250 skill boosts. It's not going to do much for you if you're in a position like where your skill boosts at like level 7, level 8. 250 extra skill boosts are not going to be much for you. They're not worth it. The 5 million coins, maybe you know what you want to do with them now. Maybe you want to use them. Essentially, the best thing if you're getting the coins, the best thing to improve your team with that is to use the coins to pay off for some XP leveling. But have you got the XP? If so, maybe you should get the XP in coins instead and use it to upgrade players. But if you're only upgrading players, why not upgrade your striker with Aguero? Aguero is a much better investment, promise me, and he's really good as well, which helps. He's an endgame striker. Now, I guess one of the other things I'm overlooking here is the fact that I know a lot of people, probably most of you, are playing 3-4-3 with only one striker, and not like a 3-4-1-2 like me, where I use 2 strikers. And then maybe you've already got Messi and it's like straight shoot out Aguero or Messi. Is it worth upgrading Messi over to Aguero when they're both at 91? And then there's that argument there. But at 120 for both of them, Aguero and Messi, they're both at 130 pace, they're both at 131 shooting. Agility, Aguero's higher. Passing, Messi's higher. Aguero's physical's higher. If we break them stats down a little bit more, finishing's both at 140, shot power's both at 140. So they are very, very similar. If you haven't got La Liga rival with Messi, then definitely get Aguero. I imagine you probably already have got Aguero by now. Aguero has the help of being taller and more strength, so he can hold it for himself. I do understand if you only use one striker and you've already got La Liga rival with Messi, then it's a harder decision. I use two strikers, so it's not as hard for me. It's more of a, do you replace your second striker? Aguero becomes my main striker over Messi, because Aguero I felt is better than Messi. So that's that there. But it's, you're not really upgrading your player if you're in a free to play situation potentially, and you only use one striker. And then I guess it becomes better of, do you get the coins instead? I would always sway to go in Aguero, but I can understand why you may want to go for the skill boosts and the coins. If you're using the coins to further the rest of your team, then fair play. The coins won't get you very far in the market for other positions though. Maybe a bit here and there, but nothing too concrete. Players I feel are best to come from events, unless there's a player that you really want that you missed out on and they are on the market. Like for example, say you didn't get Bale and you want a right mid, you didn't get Bale or Alessandrini, maybe you get Pulisic. But Aguero, I feel if you're able to get Aguero this month, you should do it. It'd be a bit, I feel like it's that thing where it's one of them things where if you're in the position to be able to get Aguero, get him. And we're going to finish this off with him here. Absolute thunder blaster into the top left corner to finish this off. To close it off, I can understand why you want to sway toward coins if you've already got Messi and you only use one striker. I can understand that. If you're in any other boat, get Messi, get Aguero. Aguero. He's absolutely solid. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new here. Come follow me on Twitter at joebilineHD, and I'll see you all later. Peace.
But behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.